Comedian versus comedian.
I see how the night's gonna go.
In a battle royale.
You don't know me. You don't know me.
A fight to see who is the most funny. And you, the audience, will help decide their fate.
It's time for our audience play along. Audience,
Play along, kind of.
I read Green Eggs and Cotton Balls. It's very good.
Oh, don't spoil it.
But is there more?
No!
Yes, there is. Don't trust the fishman.
I told you, I'm an influencer.
butt play
Since shit talking is encouraged in this show, shut the hell up, stupid.
like a strip club. I want you to sprinkle my ashes all over the stage and just have the strippers roll in it. And just be like, she was a good lady. Red indicator light on his tank. If you were to fuck a pizza, would it turn you off?
Wisecrackin. Friday at 8 Central at wisecrackin.com.
I went to Catholic grade school. I had a lot of stuff that there was a lot of questions I never got answered when I was in Catholic grade school. Like one time I remember the teacher was like, God created everything. Everything is part of his design. From the rings around the planets to the petals around the flowers, it's all part of God's plan. And in third grade I go, why diarrhea? Never got an answer for that, man. And I think that's a good question, you know? Like, was God running out of ideas, you know? Was he just like, it's been a long week, you know? With his little angel scribe. All right, angel scribe, let's do a couple more here. Let's do ducks. Have we done ducks yet? Put down ducks. Let's do ducks. Let's do beavers. Do one that's half and half. Give it a real stupid name. Yeah, platypus. That's hilarious. Yeah, that's great. Yeah. Everyone swears they're out there, but no one's seen one. Ooh, I know, make like a red panda. Yeah, make a red panda. Yeah, but it's nothing like a real panda. It's always a very disappointing part of the zoo, you know? Like, just say raccoon, because it's not a panda at all. Okay, all right. Oh, I know. Make a moon. Yeah, that's out at night. Yeah, but it's out during the day just as much. Nobody talks about this, all right? I mean, it's literally half and half, you know? And then, oh, I know. Hide a bunch of dinosaur bones all over the earth. Yeah. Then blame it on the devil. That'd be funny. Yeah, they're gonna. We got time for one more. I guess let's let the humans go diarrhea every once in a while. What's diarrhea? It's like the worst. So like evil people get it, everybody gets it. Like when they sin? No, like the most inconvenient moment. You know, like traffic and weddings and stuff like that. Yeah. How do you spell that? Nobody knows. Nobody.
Hey, all you cool cats and kittens. It's Carol Baskin at Big Cat Rescue. Hi, Sasha and the noob. I'm so excited that Talkin' Funny is back. I can't wait to hear more from Army the Octopus and the hilarious Laugh Cougar and that pretty Debbie Shortcake. Ooh la la. I'll be tuning in every Tuesday night at TalkingFunny2020.com. That's TalkingFunny2020.com. Stay cool, you cats and kittens.
We live in weird times. Very weird. It's hard to agree on anything, except that we all need a little more inner peace. That's why I created my Zen Rocks, the mini meditation that's perfect for everyone. Right, Shaman Jay?
No.
Sounds like a yes to me. Whether you're stressed at a desk, stuck at home, or lost in the woods, my Zen Rocks provide you the break you need from your soul-crushing existence. Each set comes with our non-patented Zen guide to help you enter Zen. Hey Warren, how's your Zen?
It's Zen-tastic, baby!
Working as Zentended. It's the ideal gift for your disgruntled father, your yogi mother, or your unemployed uncle. Whoever you are, we guarantee my Zen Rocks is right for you. Hey Guru Nigel, are we enlightened?
So enlightened.
That's Zentertainment. So let my Zen Rocks light up your Zen. Oh, and this isn't a man bun. It's a Zen bun. It's different. This season, give the gift of inner peace. Head to myzenrocks.com and choose the package that ensures your entire family finds their Zen. Off to the next dimension. Zen ho!
special lineup for you guys today. It is packed with entertainment, and we want you to have a good time.
Kid with the turkey hat on. What's your name?
I'm Grace.
Hi, Grace.
Thank you, Mars. And we'll see you later as we do some improv later on in the show.
Indeed.
We have executives versus team leads tonight. We have the top 6 answers on the board. I need you to buzz in and tell me things that Taylor said.
I love Jace.
Let's take a look. No, I'm sorry.
Yeah, something that Taylor, the numbers are what they are.
The numbers are what they are. It's on there. Let's get some votes going. 27 audience members voting right now. The audience is really going to tip this one. I cannot wait to see who wrote these. Amy against James. Oh, it looks like the audience gave it to James, pushing him over the edge. James, you're going to be the first winner of this very first round.
Come on, man. We gotta go get ready for the show. What? Oh, this snoring. Bruh, we gotta get ready for the show. Come on. Come on, man. Wake up. Gotta get ready for the show. Oh, my name is Melvin. I'm an abomination. I just love dancing. I shouldn't be alive, but watch me go. The only thing I like more than dancing is stealing souls right from your buttholes. Let's start the show. It's harvest time. Let's go reaping souls. I sure... Oh, hey, look alive, you drips. It's soul harvesting time.
Hey, stop what you're doing. It's time for Wisecrackin with Mark Bratton, Anna Lucero, Nicole Freer. Sonal Regawa will be pinch hit by Tom. Steve Gadlin. Special guest Nick Vatterott. I'm the guy who makes sounds with mouth holes. And let's not forget the indefatigable N.G. McMahon. Buckle up, little troopers. It's time to play Wisecrackin.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Wisecrackin, your weekly virtual comedy game show streaming live from McMahon Studios in the greatest city in the world, Chicago, Illinois. I'm your host, Andrew McMahon, and if you recognize me, that means you're one of the 20 celebrities who I messaged on Cameo this week, unless you've already blocked me, and then I get it. Now, we want to know where you are watching from. Your first audience challenge tonight is to let us know in the chat. Tell us what city you're watching from right now. Tonight's show is sponsored by myzenrocks.com. If you use the coupon code WISECRACK, you will get 10% off your purchase. Before we meet the comedians who are competing for your love tonight, I'd like to introduce our live director and announcer for tonight, the only person who could pull off playing the pizza guy in a porn and still not get laid, Tim Stotts, everyone. Hello, how are you, sir?
I'm great. How about yourself?
We're doing the show, so pretty good.
Okay.
It's fun. It's a fun thing. Before we get into the question of the week, Tim, I'm going to just tell you how the show is going to go. We're going to start with a qualifying round. All 6 comedians will be competing to make it to the finals. The bottom 2 comedians of the qualifying round will perform in the intermission game and become color commentators for the rest of the night. They will also be able to log in and swing the vote. The remaining 4 will go on to the finals, and then we will crown the winner for this week's Wisecrackin.
That sounds great. I'd watch that.
So are you still thinking about the porn thing? Because I was kidding.
Yeah, I probably couldn't get laid in a porn. I'd be too nervous. A lot of performance pressure.
Okay. Tim, the question of the week. What do you think they'll say at your eulogy?
Well, I think it's a good forum to invite people to have a bit of a rethink about necrophilia. So I guess what I'd like people to say is, yeah, I still would.
Okay. Bye. Get the fuck out of here. Thank you. Let's welcome our comedians who are competing for your love. The person who inspired WandaVision, Nicole Freer. Making pimping look easy, Mark Bratton. Anna Luciero. How'd I do this time?
You get it.
The man who is the father of my children, Tom McMahon, and the Ratchet Penis Bone, Steve Gadlin. Everyone, please give it up for your comedian tonight.
Hey.
So I'm going to ask all of you the same thing I asked Tim. What do you think they will say at your eulogy?
It'll probably be food related. At mine, there's a lot of people bringing things, so more of like an orchestration of where to put everything and making sure that we can Tetris the leftovers into a fridge somewhere. And thanks for coming.
Yeah, I think they'll say she wasted her potential, but she was a good tipper. Probably.
I can see that. Anything else? Anyone want to add? Eulogy? Let's not get depressed. I can tell you're not. You're like, I don't know.
I hope it's not tragic. Seeing as I've had a lot of, because I go to everyone else's stuff. Nobody comes to mine. That I'm always on the road, and I just hope it's not something crazy like that old joke. Here lies Solomon Blake stepped on the gas instead of the brake. Or something like that. I just hope that I don't die tragically in some sort of mishap.
I hope so too. Me too.
Yeah, I think it depends on how you go. If you like, it was a boat accident or something, it'd be like, "Oh, I didn't know he was a boat person." You know, oh, that's surprising.
Me either.
I don't think Bratton's
not a boat person, but
tragic, so I think you're okay.
All right, please give it up for your comedians who are competing for your love tonight. Now we are going to introduce our very special guest. He has been seen on Conan, Fallon, and Comedy Central. He writes for Real Time with Bill Maher and is the host of Get Rich Nick podcast. Please welcome my very good friend, Mr. Nick Vatterott.
Hey, it's so good to be back in Chicago.
Hey.
Greatest city in the world.
Nick, this is a very competitive show, so shit talking is encouraged.
Screw all of you.
Wonderful. I'm going to ask you the same question.
That was a little bit.
I'll find you. I'll hunt you all down. This never ends.
Ooh, I'm scared.
It's all it is. Super duper. Okay. Nick, what do you think they would say at your eulogy?
What would they say at the eulogy?
At the eulogy.
Oh, I was thinking, I don't know. It's funny. I was thinking of the epitaph. I was thinking about the.
Whoa! What did you just say? Got interrupted. Just say it again.
What is it? What's the thing they put on the tombstone?
Epitaph. You're right.
Epitaph. Yeah, man. That's what That's all I care. I think they would be arguing over the epitaph. That's what. What would
you want them to say on the epitaph?
Well, something that I said. I think like me saying I'm gonna live forever. I think would be a fun thing. Just I'm gonna live forever, Nick Vatterott. Then my handle so people can follow me. Hey, the brand isn't done. Even when the flesh starts to rot, that I still try to get them numbers up. Yeah.
Hashtag psych.
What's that?
Hashtag psych.
Right. Yeah, the epitaph is I'm standing right behind you. That'd be great. I really always hoped they would do my eulogy like a wedding. Like, dearly beloved, we are gathered here today. If anybody feels we should not put this guy underground, speak now or forever.
That's pretty standard.
Yeah. I think, let him be like, let him rot in a pile above the ground. People throw stuff out.
At your wake, you just want everyone to heckle the whole time?
I would love hecklers at my wake. Real rush. That would be amazing.
Then a series of line dances.
Mostly line
on the show. All right.
And you can come up and sign me. I want everyone to be able to sign me when they get Bring a Sharpie to my funeral.
You have a list of directions that everyone has to go through.
This is what you need to do. Give me a mustache. Write your name right there. You. Give me glasses. I've always wanted them.
It's going to be fun. All right. Please give it up for our special guest and all your comedians who are competing tonight. We are about to start the show, so sit back and relax because this is Wisecrackin. Comedians are pitted in a head-to-head competition to come up with the best punchline to a setup they've never seen. And that's right, you quipsters can vote live on which punchline is best, and here's how it works. Our talented writer's room wrote setups that we will show the comedians for the first time tonight. They will have 90 seconds to come up with their punchlines. The other comedians will vote on their favorite answer, but so will you. If you're on our website at wisecrackin.com, you'll be able to watch, vote, and chat all in one place. But if you're watching us on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, or YouTube, you can still vote and chat along, and here's what you're going to do. You're going to grab a second device, like a smartphone or a tablet, so you can vote live. You're going to open up a web browser on that device, and you're going to type in jackbox.tv into the browser. And tonight's room code, which is ZAEU, you can see it scrolling at the bottom of the screen. And then you're all set. The game does have a slight delay. The stream has a slight delay from your device. So make sure you keep an eye on that device because we want your vote to count. All right, we are about to start this game off.
Hey, Angie, I have a question. Are you able to see if I'm in there properly? Because my phone has a weird looking screen.
Yeah, you're in there. You want to refresh the browser?
I will refresh it again one more time. It just looked weird.
Yeah, no, you're in there, baby.
Good.
All righty. Announcer, why don't you take it away?
If nobody minds, we're going to kill some time with Between the Cracks.
All righty, this is Between the Cracks. At a yard sale, a Connecticut man bought an ancient Chinese bowl estimated to be worth $500,000 for $35. Unfortunately, the yard sale was actually a Dollar Tree, and the bowl was a paper plate, and the man is your demented Uncle Hepatitis Frank. To celebrate International Women's Day 2021, a giant clitoris was installed in front of the Eiffel Tower, and men still couldn't find it. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle sat down for an interview with Oprah this week. When asked what it was like to speak to royalty, Prince Harry said, "Amazing." Burger King's United Kingdom sent out a controversial tweet saying women belong in the kitchen to promote their scholarship programs for female empowerment. As strangely, Wendy was quiet. And of all monarchs that could have fallen this week, who would have thought it was Burger King? All righty, take it away, announcer.
That was Between the Cracks. Thanks for your patronage.
All righty. That means it's time for our first audience challenge. Audience, please jump into our chat. We want to know, what TV character do you most want to have a beer with?
I'm going to have 2 quiplashes, just FYI.
Okay. Thanks, Steve, for letting us know.
Yeah.
What TV character do you most want to have a beer with? Let me know in our chat. I think if we're going dead or alive,
sure.
I want to have a beer with like Ed Sullivan or like a super drunk Norm, right? Yes. Cheers. I love it.
What about Barney from Simpsons?
A cartoon, sure.
Oh. Well, it's a TV character.
It's allowable, Steve. I like it.
It's a TV character, sure. 8 seconds, comedians, 8 seconds to get your answers in. Audience, at any time, you can jump into our chat and tell us what TV character you want to have a beer with. All right, we're starting things off. This is our very first round of Wisecrackin. I spilled my alphabet soup on the floor, and it somehow said, "Blame no one," or "I'm right behind you."
Are there exclamation points in alphabet soup?
The lowercase i's.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, I guess you could throw those under. Yeah, turn them up.
They're 2 noodles.
I'm glad you were here for me, Steve. Thank
you.
So it wouldn't totally work. All right, that was Tom against Anna. It looks like Anna got the comedian's vote, and the audience also went with Anna. That is a super quiplash. Out of the gate, Steve. Take that.
I'm going to have 2 of those pretty soon. So
I'm a bit out of practice. So.
I finally feel like an adult when I make poopsies from my anus butt or urinate directly in the toilet bowl.
Wow. Bunch of grown-ups here. Good.
Two of them, because they're adults, it says.
Wow.
Here comes
Someone
Quiplash
said
number
yeah.
one, friends.
I see how the night's going to go on this one.
Lord.
All right, that was Steve against Mark Bratton.
Oh.
Potty against Potty. Audience kind of split that one. They gave it to Steve. He's just
That's because
barely
you read it
gonna
as
win.
poopsies instead of poopies.
Anus butt got me.
Yeah.
Why do birds really fly south in the winter? For flying the rewards or because they can't walk there? Duh. I like when you guys give me explanations like wow or like words like that, and then I have to try to figure out how you want me to deliver your joke. That was Nick against Nicole. It looks like the comedian split the vote and the audience gave it to Nicole.
Nick,
I
if
like
you'd
Nicole's
put anus
better.
butt at the end of that one, I'd have voted for it.
Yeah. Can I change my name to Anus Butt? Anus Butt is my safe word. It's very confusing.
Yeah.
You say potato, I say, are raves still cool or fattening as hell? No thanks. Are potatoes really fattening?
I think there's more vitamin
Get a
C in
hole
a
in your
raw
mouth.
potato
That's
than in
carbs.
orange.
That was Tommy against Mark Bratton. Tom got a big win on that one. Audience, you can still log in. Our room codes are up on the screen. You've got two choices in life. Either roll over and die or roll over and dice. Stay as you are and die.
First one's a joke about singulars and plurals.
Right? Grammar jokes. They're funny every time.
Grammar comedy.
Grammar time. Oh.
Two of them.
That's funnier than both of our jokes.
Anna against Nick. Looks like
Oh, damn it.
the audience gave it to Nick, but Anna's going to eke out a win there.
Ugh.
Congratulations.
I know, Steve, you're so mad.
Man, because I voted for it.
I need an app that reminds me to make poopsies from my anus butt.
Callbacks are cheating.
Set reminders for things.
Quiplash number 2, friends. Here it comes.
Really?
That one in. Whose answer was
Got a
I
fixation.
relate to both. It's so hard.
That's
I
nice.
think oh, that was Nicole. We knew that. Oh, Steve barely won on that one, and we all knew who wrote it. That's the end of our first round. Let's see who is out front.
Is that a pun? Drum roll.
That looks like, yeah, of course, Anna's out front. She had that super quiplash.
Yeah.
That means it is round 2, and the points are double, so it is still anybody's game. And that means it's time for the next Comment Karma. Get into our chat. What board games make you want to flip the table every time? What board games are just like, fuck this, I'm not gonna fucking play with you anymore. I want to know what my husband will say, because I bet I know what board game he would flip. Like, he hates Monopoly, but we have like the Chicago version of Monopoly, and my kids like to play with the money in the middle and everything, so it makes it like a 2-day project, and he just doesn't have patience for that. It's fun to make Tom jokes while he's here.
I'm writing.
It's not usually something that he's usually not watching. He's usually napping at this point. Audience, jump into our chat. What board games make you want to flip the table every time? So Steve recommended that I get the box one from Neil Patrick Harris. I haven't opened it yet, but
It's great.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'm super excited to do that. I guess you have 25 seconds left, comedians. I just can do a quick sponsor plug. Our sponsor for tonight is myzenrocks.com. If you go to myzenrocks.com and put in the coupon code Wisecrack, you'll get 10% off your purchase. At any point, audience, you can get into our chat and let us know, what board game makes you want to flip the table every single time.
Table flipsy.
You can still get into the vote, audience, at the bottom scroll of the screen. See how you can get into the vote live right now. We are getting
you
our
land on the table, Flipsy. It's anyway.
we are
You got legs.
Naps are great until I take a dirt nap, or they become popular and suddenly everyone is napping.
I was napping since before some people were born. So,
an original napper,
right? From the beginning.
Looks like that was Tom against Steve. Comedians split that vote. Oh, but the audience gave it to Steve.
Yeah, but I can never get Anna's approval.
Not exactly. Zoom meetings are great. Now, everyone I know, everyone I work with knows I have ugly, stupid face, and now they hate me, or a temper.
The juxtaposition.
Oh, you guys, are you tired? Come on, wake up.
I'm ready for this.
I'm here.
I'm drinking coffee. I'm going to make it happen.
Okay. Comedians overwhelmingly gave that to Steve. The audience also. Oh, no. Steve got a quiplash.
You're welcome, Steve. I voted for you.
So what if it's true, Steve? It's okay.
It's time for a new headshot. In my old one, I was shot in it was shot in the 80s, or I wore all the costumes at Glamour Shots. Remember Glamour Shots?
Glamour Shots was the best.
Right?
They'd feather your hair for free. Probably not.
Yeah.
Probably.
They'd let you take all those pictures and like put makeup on and everything, and you didn't have to buy anything. That's the thing. We'd go in, we get makeovers, and then you'd be like, no, that's fine. And then you'd like try to take a picture with your own camera. That was Mark against Nicole. It looks like, the audience overwhelmingly gave that to Nicole.
Friends all across the globe, wherever you are.
What did your great aunt Gertrude bequeath you in her will? An Angela Merkel, or my not so great uncle?
You land on an Angela Merkel, you gotta flip the table. Flip the table.
Dave, Abel, leave the money on the table.
That was Tom against Nick, our guest, and the audience overwhelmingly gave it to Nick, pushing him over the top on this round.
Tom, I loved it.
I know. It's a thinker.
It's a thinker. What's an inappropriate song to play at Grandma's funeral? Die, motherfucker, die, or ding dong, the witch is dead.
Sing it high.
They both sound great.
Yeah.
Well, on a pipe organ, Die Motherfucker Die is actually quite inspirational.
She's already dead, so it's even more inappropriate.
Completely inappropriate. She's dead as fuck.
By canon.
You just sound stupid if you play it.
Oh.
That was Anna against Mark. Oh, the audience gave it to Mark, but Anna got the comedian's vote on that one.
Wow. There's a lot of politics involved in this, I think.
Yeah.
As Canada's newest prime minister, my first act is to rename the loony or drink syrup from a stein and wear a Mountie hat.
You can do both.
Right? All three things.
Well, very needed.
I thought a stein was like a German beer thing.
But that'd be a fun way to do it.
Beer receptacle.
Oh, that was Nicole. The audience gave that to Nicole. She's going to take that round.
I just meant that it was a fancy flourish.
Alrighty, that is the underground. Anna was the one to beat.
But Steve's got a big.
Come on, Gil.
Steve Gatlin takes it from behind. This is our third and final round of the qualifiers for Wisecrackin. The points are triple. The comedians have 90 seconds to write 3 punchlines to the same setup.
Damn.
That's right. And that means audience, it's time for Common Karma. Drop into my chat. Over or under? Which way should the toilet paper roll face? Over or under? I've been told by someone, a few people we were testing material out on today on Clubhouse, and this is a heated debate, apparently. Like, I think people have gotten divorced over it. And I don't even know which way is like over. Like, first of all, I guess I just don't think about it enough. Like when I'm shitting, I'm not like, who fucking put the toilet paper this way, fuckers? But I will now. I'll start thinking that way. I feel like. I mean, in our chat. Over or under? Which way should the toilet paper roll face? Definitely over. We got one vote for over. As long as it's there. Hate the empty roll. Oh, I'm with you, Woody. What about when people don't change the roll? Like Tom McMahon, motherfucker.
Oh.
The worst. Comedians, you have 20 seconds left to get your punchlines in. I don't know. It's kind of something that I've never thought about. It's one of those things where until someone told me there was a correct way to do it and an incorrect way to do it, in their opinion, I was kind of like, you're crazy. You need help. No one should think about toilet paper this much. Arguing over it is silly. Who needs toilet paper anyway?
True.
Very true. Okay, we are getting to our final third round of Wisecrackin. 3 bad places to hide Easter eggs: in the couch, in the basket with the candy, in bed with the children. Or a crime scene, a porno scene, or a rock and roll scene.
The question is, are they the plastic ones or the real ones? That changes the answer.
Do you know, I was in a ladies' festival once, and I had to follow a woman who took a hard-boiled egg out of her vagina and ate it.
Wow.
Oh, you've met Mrs. Vatterott.
Yeah,
It was Mark and Tom.
took an act on the road.
3
That
things
was
to
my
say.
egg, by the way.
3 things to say to sound smart: calculator, words, I read, and listicles. Or I went to Yale, I went to Harvard, I burned both and never got.
It was supposed to say caught, but I'm not a fast typer because I'm not smart. That's why I didn't go to those schools.
And then you didn't have to burn anything, so I should say
There. Nicole's always positive. You didn't have to make a fire. You didn't have to, like, get your hands dirty.
Right?
Ooh, Dirt Burkle.
That was Nick against Anna, and it looks like Nick won that round.
Nice.
As he should have.
3 reasons to own an air fryer. Good to throw at intruders, science, aka burning kids' toys, or you can bring in a bougie way. You can brag in a bougie way. Healthy eating, convenient meal prep, or can only breathe fried air.
That does sound good for you.
It's like an allergy. You can only breathe fried air.
Diet food.
Pretty common these days.
That was Nicole against Steve. Oh, the comedians gave that to Steve. The audience gave it to Nicole. But Steve's going to win the round. And he's out front. So we're going to have to see who is the winner of Wisecrackin.
Steve.
Round. And Steve is out front. And that looks like Mark and Nick are going to be doing our intermission game.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Isn't this exciting? Okay. Announcer, I'm going to let you take it away.
Okay, guys. Nick and Mark, don't think of yourself as dummies because you lost the round. You still have a lot of wisdom and love to give. You're going to help our audience out with some advice in a segment we call Dear Wisecrackin. How this is going to work is we're going to put up some questions from our illustrious viewers, and you're going to help them out. Steve, as the winner, who goes first?
Mark goes first.
Mark goes first.
Okay.
Mark, when is it appropriate to make out with a hamburglar? And does COVID stick to statues? Playpen Playboy in St. Petersburg wants to know.
I think only if Grimace is on vacation, because there's nothing like that purple fur is, baby.
I think
you just take those bananas. What was the other part of that?
Well, let's see. They want to know if COVID
COVID
sticks to the statue. They're worried about safety when they're fucking statues at a fast food restaurant, Mark.
Well, I definitely believe it does, because I know someone that got herpes that way. Long story, but cognac was involved.
All right. Mark's words of wisdom are go ahead, but be careful. All right. Nick, for you, somebody wants to know, my girlfriend says her favorite food of all time is raisin bread. Does this mean I have to leave her? Signed, Peter in Poughkeepsie.
100%. You got to get out of there. Those are not raisins. They're never raisins. No one's like, this bread needs raisins. I've had raisins and been like, I could use some bread. Like, if you ever see raisins in everything, know that they started with raisins and then built the food around that to try to hide the raisins. But no one is ever like, I want a bug-like thing inside of this. No one says that's, get out.
All right. Nick says, be leery of people who enjoy raisins at all, especially in bread. Okay, Mark, for you, I just found out my dead partner was cheating on me. How do I get revenge now? Excited, Jan.
What I do is, I would think that I would find a giant bag of fertilizer. It's springtime, and in the ruse of going to go pretty up his or her grave, I would go out there and just put all kinds of manure on it and shape it into a sand castle and say something evil like here lies this dumb hoe or something evil.
Mark, that is great advice. Mark says, make a shit castle on top of your former loved one's grave. That's right. That's great advice, Mark. That's one to grow on right there. Okay, and Nick, my newspaper delivery boy keeps making fun of me since I'm the only person in the state still getting a paper delivered. How do I ruin his life? Old-fashioned in Frankfurt.
I talked to him about Bitcoin. Every time he comes by, tell him a new thing. Say like, they're changing how they do the gas on the ether now. Hey, listen, you know what? A lot of these networks, they're going to do with 2.0 Ethereum in the summer, and these blockchains, they're going to run themselves. I'll tell you what, some of these non-fungible tokens, where you going? All right, we'll see you tomorrow, Johnny.
That is great advice, Nick. Cryptocurrency stops pretty much any conversation. All right, guys. That was Dear Wisecrackin, and I hope you're all the wiser for it. Now let's get on with the show.
Hello, everyone. So our good friend Nick Vatterott accidentally logged in, even though he was at the bottom, and so he lost. So there is a new room code. Please, Nick and Mark, do not log in. This is not for you. You are going to become a color commentator for the rest of the round. So we want to hear what you think about the people's punchlines, about the audience challenges, and feel free to heckle and try to throw your fellow contestants off. Now the color commentator can now log in to try to swing the vote. And we are going to get...
Did you say colored or color?
I don't remember.
Okay.
Well, Mark, it's not like Angie to ever have like a dodgy bit of phrasing or anything. So I'm sure she said just fine stuff.
See.
I'm sure that is.
Let's go to tape.
Correct.
What are we supposed to type in? No.
Yes. So there is the room code, and that means it is time for our take it away, voice guy.
We're going to stall for time just a little bit more. That's the wrong one.
Okay. No, we're doing between tracks. We're done.
I thought so. What? I'm fired.
Okay. Here we go. Texas is now operating without any restrictions, other than mental capacity. Trying to promote their new scholarship for International Women's Day, Burger King came under fire for the tweet that stated women belong in the kitchen. So I can come back? Asked Aunt Jemima. WB announced they will remove the rapey Pepe Le Pew from the upcoming Space Jam movie, and he will be replaced with Governor Cuomo. Russia's been accused of spreading COVID vaccine disinformation. One of the lies being spread is that COVID vaccine makes you funnier. That's why Steve Gadlin got 12 shots just this morning.
Hey-o.
And
Hey, everybody. Hope you enjoyed that. But if you didn't, we're on to the rest of the show.
it won't be much longer. Audience, it's time for the comment karma. Get into our chat. We want to know. Quick, look at something in your house and tell me what it is. Nick, Mark, go.
Peanut butter
Hello.
What?
An intercom.
They laughed at my Aunt Jemima joke. Nice, that was Charisse. I was. Hi, I have bum fluff. Hi, thanks for popping in, audience. If you want us to log in to vote, the information is down at the bottom of the screen scrolling. So we want you to log in and vote. And here we go. This is the finals of Wisecracking. Thank you, Charisse. Name something you realized was more expensive than you thought as an adult. A dual-purpose vibrator letter opener, or the question makes no sense and I refuse it.
Oh, wow. Like, what do you mean you thought it was more expensive as an adult? Like, who were you asking? Like an extra adult? Like, this is the past tense. It just doesn't make sense.
That was Tom against Steve. The audience gave it to Tom because it was a better punchline.
Shouldn't. No.
Barely.
I protest.
I love it. Steve's stand-up was always him criticizing just the general idea of what was going on.
Name ways the Easter Bunny could improve his brand. Give out nose candy to parents, or no eggs, just handos. Hundos.
Handos. That's
yeah, we just
Whole different thing.
I'm going for Pandos.
Come on, guys. You can only give
about
out
the same,
jobs.
yeah.
The comedians to Nick and the audience. Oh no!
Oh, and it's all because you pronounced it the way she would never have written it.
Rabbits don't have hands.
Yeah.
Innocent Google search would get you in big trouble with HR. Where's my heroin shipment, or how to kidnap Janet from HR?
So I'm assuming it's Janet Jackson sitting in HR, sadly typing away as well.
Yeah.
Or Janet Reno. What if it was her?
Sure.
Yeah, what's Janet
Audience
Reno up
gave
there?
that to Anna. She got 100% of the vote.
A 0.
Call me Janet Reno if you're nasty.
What pet name would Dean Martin call his waitress if he were alive today? Seaman Mop Sally or Babe? Like the pig?
No,
That's
the
what I
pig's
was
name wasn't Seaman Mop Sally. What movie are you watching? Jeez.
That was an old 50s term.
Oh,
That's what they used to go. Hey, doll. Hey, Seaman Mop Sally.
That was Steve against Nick. Wait, is Nick in this?
It's
Nicole.
Oh, Nicole. I'm
Nicole.
sorry.
There could be more than one Nick in the world, you know.
All right.
Yeah, so that was the right answer. Thanks, person.
That looks like Nicole Ferrer is out front now. Good on ya.
Mhm.
This is round 2. That means the points are doubled. It's still anybody's game. We are in the finals now. And that means it's time for Comment Karma. Audience, get in this chat. What does Dasani water taste like to you? Nick, Mark, what does Dasani water taste like to you?
It always just it worries me because it sounds like some sort of secretion from the body. Like, you know, like I went to the doctor and I had them drain my arm of all the Dasani.
Oh,
That and dishonest. There's something about it just. Ugh.
Matt said
I don't
ass.
know.
Dasani tastes like
Just water, though.
See, I think Dasani sounds like a cool pop star. Like, yeah, we got tickets to Dasani tonight. It's going to be amazing. She's my favorite DJ.
Faux Fresca. Amazing. Comedians, you have 40 seconds left to get your punchlines in. I don't know. My kids are really like, my 10-year-old calls Dasani trash water.
Oh, it's so gross.
What's he
It's
call
so
it?
close to
I
dishonest.
used it too.
Right.
Ugh.
All right, we are getting our first answers for this second round of the finals. The most dreaded compliment I could receive while getting a bikini wax is that poop or I'm reminded of my grandma for some reason. That was Nicole against Tom. The comedians gave it to Nicole. The audience gave it to Nicole. She got 100% of the vote. Tom got 0 twice. Holy shit, Tom. How are you even in the final?
It went dirty because it wasn't working the other way. All over the road here.
Hot yoga gift certificates are not a substitution for a mother's love or cold yoga hand jobs.
Hun jobs?
The hundo job?
Hundo job.
This is how I do a hundo job.
Oh, I know.
That was not a good Steve. Oh, Steve got the vote on that one.
Understandably so.
Dasani when a dog drinks water and it drips on the floor all around the bowl. Right, Adam?
That is
one thing you should never take if it's free, an STD or Botox.
But it's free.
I'd be more worried about the STDs you pay for. But
Yeah. Oh, $19.95. Order now.
That was Tom against Anna. Finally getting some points here. Audience big time gave that to Tom.
Oh, thank you.
Daddy's
I
love.
like on a lose arrow.
Oh, at least you said it
The
right.
secret ingredient in a recipe from the Great Depression: crab apple quimby diarrhea or poverty.
Crab apple quimby, parentheses, diarrhea.
I'm impressed that you can spell diarrhea. That's a hard
I
one.
wonder who wrote this.
And I spell it so often.
The comedians gave it to Nicole, so did the audience. That was a terrible punchline, Steve. Fucking terrible. That's the end of our second round. Steve was out front. Proper Law and Order. Steve was out front as the one.
I wasn't.
Oh, Nicole was. I'm sorry. Nicole was out front, and she's still out front.
Yes,
So she's going
not left.
right over here. It is round 3, and this is it for tonight's Wisecrackin. The comedians will have 90 seconds to write 3 punchlines to the same setup. And that means it's time for our final comment, Karma. Name something your parents lied to you about. Nick, Mark, what is something your parents lied to you about?
Life is fair.
Okay.
Try again. Bold upliftment, my ass.
Any thoughts, Nick?
I think if I gave them like a macaroni picture and they were like, "This is beautiful," I think that's a lie. There's a reason you don't see any real artists use macaroni, and I think it's I just think you needed confidence. That's why they gave it to me.
Mm.
But no, there's never once been a good macaroni thing.
Art, that's true. Yeah. I think my parents
would have killed me if I'd have done that.
You
painted
painted our
killed me
food?
if I'd have done that. Exactly. We were poor. We could have ate that.
Eat crayons and then you make art with the macaroni.
My dog went to live on a farm. Comedians, you have 20 seconds left to get your punchlines in.
Mine's less of a punchline and more of a complaint.
Uh-oh.
You have some feedback?
This is an interesting angle.
Okay.
You tried that before. You gave some feedback as an answer.
I didn't read the prompt. I had something to say.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
I'm excited to see how this turns out.
I can't
I hope
wait.
it's a critique of me or can Nick not have that background?
All right, this is our final round. 3 things you don't want to see on Grandma's refrigerator: a picture of Grandpa's dick, a picture of not Grandpa's dick, or dick, or the head of a milkman, a handgun with a missing hand, or a small donkey.
I want none of those things.
A handgun with the missing hand is just a gun. It's not weird.
So against Tom, and it looks like it got split down the middle.
Wait, is it a handgun is it a gun that shoots hands? I don't know.
3 things you learned in school and promptly forgot after the test. Crab apple quimby was the awesome answer, so fuck you guys.
You're not going to be able to read this. It's so bad.
Beer's supposed to be because how to diagram a sentence. What is behind the breachers?
Barachers. The barachers.
I think you got rid of the wrong 2 people.
People
Yeah, this
thought
was a
first
gimme,
so
Nicole, but you
cool.
made it so I might actually score some
But
points.
Steve and Nicole against each other. The comedians gave it to Nicole. The audience split it down the middle. Nicole's gonna win that one. Eat it, Steve.
Eat it. Twice on Friday.
I will not be bullied.
This is it. We are going to crown a winner of tonight's Wisecrackin. Put your hands together for Nicole. Winner.
Yeah.
Nicole won.
Yay.
Nicole, as the winner, you get to choose whoever you would like to read the writer's credits in a voice or accent of your choosing.
Okay, I'm going to choose our esteemed guest, Nick. And in the voice of someone that you dated but don't talk to anymore.
Oh boy.
Well, this has been written by Harry Foster Dragon. Hot when you gonna come and visit me? You never come under the bed anymore. Paul Rivers, Steve Gibson, Anthony Barbara, Hugh Kelly. Who's Hugh Kelly? Who are you texting again? Yeah, but is that Richard Charles Anderson, Bradley Klein, Trevor Glassman? I'm a ass man myself, ass woman that is. Oh, you didn't get me any pretzels for Easter. Lee Brophy, Matthew Seeger, graphic video design, Tim Stoltz. How come you don't sit on my face anymore? Wisecrack. Okay. Wow. There's a reason we broke up, and it was scheduled.
Well, evidently.
Yeah,
Evidently.
I can tell. Otherwise,
Yeah.
it would have gone very well.
We did have a few things that came in from our fan page, our Facebook fan page. I asked our fans the same question I asked you guys. What would be your eulogy? What do you think they would say at your eulogy? And Anna said that Bucking Flinch always found the weakest link in the chain and critiqued it to death. Unfortunately, she was usually spot on.
Ouch.
Charles said he tried to tell you guys he was sick. And Steven said, "About damn time." We did ask if anyone had any questions, and audience, if you do have questions, jump into the comments right now. But we did get this question on the fan page. Would love you guys' take on it. What do you do with a knock-knock joke if nobody is home?
Premise is false. Good day. Wasting our time.
What about Jesus?
I think you just might steal the packages and run off.
Wonderful. Alrighty, I do have to mention our sponsor for tonight's show is myzenrocks.com. If you'd like to purchase a myzenrocks.com, all you have to do is go to their website, put in the coupon code Wisecrack, and you will get 10% off your purchase. Woo! St. Patrick's Day is coming, so get your Irish, whatever the fuck. Okay. Thank you, Anna. Thank you for always participating in the fan group. You're so wonderful. Let's please put your hands together for our live director this evening, Mr. Tim Stotts, everybody.
Hey, I push buttons and say things.
Tim, do we have any more questions in the comments?
I think once again, the audience has deemed too much information and they don't have any further questions.
All right. That means comedians, it's time for plugs. Who has something to plug?
My hair. I need it like badly. The whole thing. The whole. Oh, you mean like show? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes. Whatever.
No
Whatever.
show.
I think Anna says she has a plug.
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
So not this Saturday, tomorrow, but the next one we have another go-go show on the 20th. And you just go to thelincolnloft.com to see some really great stand-up.
Awesome.
Yay.
Sure. Anybody else have any questions they want to get in? Please, Gavin.
This Tuesday, we will be talking on talkingfunny.com with Jessica Delfino about her book,
Hey.
Dumb Jokes for Smart Folks. And the week after that, we'll be chatting with Joel Hodgson of Mystery Science Theater 3000. So talkingfunny.com.
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah,
such good guests.
Well, once we had Nick Vatterott on the show.
Yeah, that was fun. We talked real funny.
Do you have any plugs, Nick?
Check out Get Rich Nick, where me and Nick Turner try to get us and you rich beyond your mildest dreams. It's a
Did you say mildest? Beyond
we're
the,
not.
let's not get crazy. Not rich beyond the dreams of avarice, but you
it's still a dream. You just mild, you know. That's
expectations are so low right now. You know,
They are.
COVID, the pandemic should end by 2025. This is where I'm at right now. You know.
All right. A question just came in from the chat. What is okay to dye green in your house or on your body for St. Patrick's Day without being racist?
Wait, what?
Wait,
what do you dye green that makes it canceled? He made his nose green. Canceled.
Because of like Gamora from the
Salt Lady?
I think I understand this question correctly. I think having your body being painted green and being racist are like not mutually exclusive. Like you could just be racist and then green.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of a false flag. It's like, see, look, I'm diverse. I
and it's not
respect all
any of
cultures.
those things that I
All right. Is there any more questions, Tim, in the chat?
No, I think Paul capped it off unless we get a squeaker that comes in silent but deadly style towards the end there.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for watching, Quipsters. Please like and subscribe wherever you're watching from so you can get a notice every time we go live every Friday, 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. Please tell a friend if you enjoyed and consider reviewing and all that good stuff. That's it. Quipsters, good night. We love you.
Thanks.
Cheers.